Hey guys, it's Cooley Smiley, and I am back with another YouTube video. Blam, 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 blam. Hello. So this is my stream room. If you guys have never come watch me stream from my Mixer channel, welcome in. Oh, hold on. It's the spooky season. Give me a second. There. Now you guys know it's the spooky season. You're welcome. Today, I actually asked you guys this past weekend on Instagram and Twitter to ask me some questions for a little Q&A. I'll be reading my questions from this strawberry jam jar. All of these are anonymous because they came from Instagram. Have there ever been times that you don't want to stream because gaming now feels like work? Absolutely. I think anybody that streams for a living has an issue enjoying video games the same way they did before they were streaming. I think that a lot of the games that I play on stream aren't necessarily games that I would have gotten into had I not been a streamer. Like Rainbow Six Siege is a game I stream a lot on Mixer, but I was never a big competitive type when I wasn't streaming, when I was just like playing games on my own. I played Halo Reach online, but usually I'm more of a story game oriented person. I like things that make me feel emotions and make me attached to characters, which I do stream sometimes, and sometimes you just get burned out from one game or just from having to wear makeup every day or having to be on all the time, because I kind of do my best to try to be a positive entity on my channel, and sometimes I'm human and sometimes I don't want to stream and sometimes I don't want to play games, but I think that's super normal for most streamers. I remember you said something about an audition a while back. Was it for singing or acting? Both. Usually when I do auditions, it's for musical theater stuff. I used to do that for a living, and before I did it for a living, I did it for a hobby since I was 9 years old. So yeah, I want to get back on the stage and stuff, but I need to get back in vocal therapy first. I think that I'm a little out of practice and I need some practice, and then I can audition again. I did that audition. It was for a musical here in Austin and I did not get cast. However, I was asked to come to that audition. It was really only between me and two other dudes. I was actually for a male role, but they wanted to see how I would do it. So the fact that I even got asked to come to the audition, I was grateful for that. It felt like a callback, so I wasn't upset. All right, 5 people asked this question, so I guess I'll have to answer it. What is your favorite video game of all time? Dragon Age. Dragon Age Origins changed my life. It made me a gamer. It made me an RPG player. It made me want to get into things like Dungeons and Dragons. It just made me who I am today. It didn't age as well. It's kind of hard to get through now, but I've sunk in 6 full playthroughs of the original game. I also played through 2, which I know isn't the best, 3 times all the way through. And then I played through Inquisition, I think 3 times all the way through, but then I've started other playthroughs like 4 or 5 more times. So I don't know. I think I like that game a lot. And you tell me, chat. You tell me, fam. Are all these going to be about video games? Come on, guys. This isn't. Before I did streaming, I wasn't even really a gamer. Like, I played video games, but like, my YouTube viewers that were here before Mixer, they're probably like, why does she only talk about video games now? Because that didn't used to be my it doesn't define who I am. Okay, guys? Come on. Okay, this is another video game question. Maybe I am a gamer, chat. What is your experience being a girl on Rainbow Six Siege or any game in general? Ooh. You guys want some tea? I can feel you asking for the tea. Honestly, I'm sure young boys deal with this too, having, a more feminine voice as well. But when it comes to Rainbow Six Siege, I don't talk in voice chat, which is hard because that game is all about team communication. And so I get team killed a lot in that game because I don't talk in voice chat. And then sometimes I talk in voice chat to help, make some call outs to make sure my team's winning. And then they realize I'm a girl, and then it becomes about being a girl, and then I get team killed. I've had few and far between experiences where there's been other girls in the team with me, and then people are just chill and they don't even mention it. But if you go into a game as a female and everybody else in there is a dude, unless those dudes don't give a shit, it becomes about you being a girl. You get name called, you get fat shamed, you get ugly shamed, you get, oh, this girl's so cool, she just wants to be like all the other guys and blah, 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 and it's whatever. Honestly, it sucks that this is kind of the reality that we live in, but at this point, ladies just kind of learn how to get around it as best we can, and that's why I don't talk in voice chat on Siege. That's why I mute everyone on Siege, so I can just have a good time, and sometimes that leads to me getting team killed. I think every video game that is competitive is going to have a toxic community just because there's a lot of people who go on the internet to express some insecurities and throw them on other people, you know? And that's just what you're going to get when you got the anonymity. Is that the word I'm looking for? When you can be anonymous? I'll say I don't think that only women deal with this stuff, but it is definitely a thing that I've dealt with. How many instruments do you play? I play bass ukulele. Ooh, cool. I play the ukulele, self-taught, so I'm not the best, still learning. When I was a kid, I played piano, but I'm very out of practice and I don't remember any of it. I think I can play 2 songs on the piano still, and I can play the ocarina. That's a Lord of the Rings reference, though. And I play the vocal cords. I do this. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ding, dang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ding, dang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Wow, she's such a good singer. Somebody invite her onto American Idol. Oh, wow, what a queen. What would you like to transition your mixer career into? Are you still interested in acting? Yeah, I still want to get into acting. I still want to do musical theater. I still want to perform. The hope is that one day I can get into hosting and or voice acting. It's always been like a number one dream of mine to voice act a video game character or an animated character.
I'd love to play Harley Quinn in an animated series and just, make Mr. J so proud. But we'll see if that ever happens.
I don't know where to start, and I'm working on it right now. I'm hoping to get a vocal reel together soon. I have a hosting reel. I'm working on it. Mixer was an accident. Streaming for a living was an accident, and I was doing musical theater when I first started, and I had to quit one of the two. And when it comes down to the reality of it, musical theater doesn't pay the bills unless you're top tier, and I'm just not that. So I would never say no to an acting opportunity at this point. I said no to one hosting job a long time ago, and I've regretted it ever since. So acting, hosting, voice acting, singing, any of those things would be great. Do you like Marvel or DC? Yes, I do. What do you think holds you back the most in life? Social anxiety? Anxiety? I learned that I say that wrong. I say anxiety, but that's not, it's anxiety. See, that was my social anxiety, feeling the need to correct myself so that people know I'm not a complete idiot. If you could choose any 90s console to own, what would you choose? What were the 90s consoles? Was the Nintendo 64? Was that the 90s? My first gaming console was the Nintendo 64, and if I could go back to those days, ooh, I would in a heartbeat, fam. Nothing has beat Mario Party 3. All the Mario Parties since Mario Party 3 have gone downhill. Why can't we just make a classic Mario Party 3 again? Like, just remaster it. It would be awesome. I miss the big maps, and I miss the fun mini games, and I miss, I just miss it. I don't know. I don't know why they tried to change things up when they don't need to be changed. All right, this question asks, how long have you been gaming for? Well, I kind of just said that I used to play Mario Party 3. How old was I then? What year was that? Where am I? I always followed in my brother's footsteps. I always played the games that he played because I never bought my own until I was old enough to buy Dragon Age, and I think that was the first game I bought on my own. Also, I played World of Warcraft in middle school, like every day. I used to tell my friends,
I don't feel well. You guys go hang out without me.
and then I'd go home and I would just play World of Warcraft for hours while listening to Avenged Sevenfold, thinking I was the coolest beach on the town. And here I am, still the coolest beach on the town. All right. Well, that's that. I enjoyed sitting down and talking to you guys. I've missed doing this. I want to get back into it. So let me know in the comment section below some stuff you'd like to see from me in the future that's not gaming related, because I'll get gaming related stuff from my Mixer channel and make it into compilation videos, and I'll put it on my YouTube. But I don't want to make gaming content outside of my streaming content because, girl, here's the thing. I don't want to play video games 24/7. I'm sorry. I'm just not one of those people that want to do that all the time. So appreciate you guys understanding. Thank you guys so much to everybody who asked questions. Thank you guys so much for people who follow me on other social medias. I just got a TikTok and I'm having fun. I don't think I'm good at it, but I have fun doing it, and that's what matters. So if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, it's Cooley Smiley, KOOLYSMILEY. You can follow me on that on Mixer as well, same name. Twitter is my real name, Laurel Rothamel. Instagram is the same name, Cooley Smiley. And yeah, I will see you guys on the YouTubes later. Skaters, let's grow together, friends.